All right, guys, another crazy day for the meme stocks is unfolding. We have GameStop, AMC, and FFIE, the new guy on the block, moving like crazy. Some down, some up. Well, only one of them's moving up, which you guys can guess probably which one that is. So we're going to break down GameStop, AMC, and FFIE in this video, and later we'll touch upon maybe some other stocks, maybe the indexes. We'll see how we're looking, guys, later in the video. So cheers, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and let's dive right into the video. So right off the bat, GameStop stock is down 21% right now. We're down what, $8 on the day, and we're back at $31 per share, which I believe was the low from yesterday, right? Yeah, right around 31 ish dollars. Excuse me. That was the low from yesterday. We hit that at about 11 a.m. on the East Coast yesterday. Then we rallied up to about $41 at close. And let me draw this line out. Again, that's kind of where we're at right now. $31. I don't know where I got 11 from, but we're back at $31 per share. And I'm not going to lie. We break down the charts objectively here. We are seeing a descending triangle, which is not a not a bullish pattern. It's a bearish pattern, which means there could be more downside based on the technicals here. But we all know technicals don't really matter too much when it comes to GameStop, AMC, and any meme stock for that matter. But it is what it is. We have a descending triangle, and we'll see if that plays out here. Maybe more downside, which obviously would not be the best for the bulls. But even if we do pull back a little bit more, we'll still be above the moving averages, right around $25 per share. Which you guys can see right here. Actually, the 180 SMA is at $15 per share, whereas the 50 moving average is at $24 per share. Either way, guys, there's no doubt GameStop has come down a good chunk. We're now down about 62% from the $80 high that we hit just a couple days ago. And some people are throwing in the towel. Some people think this is over, but obviously a lot of people are still on board. They're buying calls, they're buying shares, and Roaring Kitty is still at it, guys. He's still tweeting a lot, at least last I checked. Maybe not in the past couple of hours, but for sure yesterday and earlier this morning, this guy was tweeting a lot, which doesn't necessarily mean for sure we're going to just go to the moon, obviously, but it shows that the army is still there. The troops are still being rallied, right? So GameStop, GME is in an interesting spot, no doubt about it. And this goes to show why, FOMOing into it might have not been the best idea, and patience is critical when it comes to these meme stocks, right? When you're seeing a huge run up like what we saw a couple of days ago, I knew that, that day we were going to get a drastic pullback. Obviously, I didn't know for sure, obviously, right? But I had that feeling from experience, right? And even that day where we went up to $80, right? One of my friends' friends, so I don't know this other guy, but my friend's friend, he said that he put like $70K in GameStop or something. And I literally texted my friend. I'm like, bro, that's not a good idea. He's going to get screwed. Lo and behold, I think that guy's down like, 50%. He's down like 30K on his position. And I'm like, I told you so. I told you so. And the way that I approach these meme stocks is, like I said, there's two key rules. When you get in, if you're seeing a profit, take the profit and run. If it's a quick profit, take it and run. That's rule number one. Rule number two is only trade, invest with an amount of money that you're willing to lose completely. And I think my friend's friend violated both of those rules. But either way, it is what it is. Hopefully, he learns his lesson. But where I'm getting at is you have to be patient and try and time your entry, or try and get the best entry, which I think could potentially be now. When it cools off a bit, obviously do your own research. It's not guaranteed that we're going to bounce back, but whenever we cool off a little bit, when people think the rally's over, when we're getting the pullback, that could be the time to strike, not necessarily when it's up 300% in the pre-market and everybody's FOMOing in. That would be the time to sell, lock in profits, like what we saw, yesterday morning a little bit. We got a bit of a pump in the morning, then we sold off, right? People were locking in the gains there, and then they bought the dip at $31 like we saw yesterday. Then we rallied to 40. If you were patient, you bought at 30, rallied to 40, boom, you would have made some money, right? So patience is key, and AMC is also looking pretty rough today, down 11 or 12%, right at $4.83. And this, just like GME, is still above the moving averages on the 4-hour chart. Although, like I said, technicals go out the window a bit with these meme stocks, it still looks like we're holding an uptrend, right? We're still seeing a golden cross. The bulls are still in charge. And like I said, patience is key, and trade with an amount of money you're willing to lose, right? That's the whole idea behind, AMC, GameStop, these very, very risky, meme stocks, if you will. So no doubt AMC ran to $12, $13, wherever the heck it got. We got rejected right at that point, that resistance from back in October heading into November, and now we're back under $5 per share, and there's a lot of speculation that this could be the next big mover after GameStop. We'll see. But one thing that is moving massively, one stock that's moving like no other, is FFIE, Faraday Future Intel, which I'll be honest, up until a couple days ago, I had no idea what the heck this was. And I bet it's the same thing for you guys. You probably had no idea either, but this thing is the talk of the town. It's up 100% right now. Earlier in the day, we're talking it was up like 200%. Yeah, 207, 210%, which is nuts. And now we're pulling back intraday, you guys can see, and the uptrend is looking pretty juicy. So by the time you're watching this video, this definitely either broke out and it's pushing $2 again, or it's moving down big time, right? This is not a stock where it's going to cool off, or consolidate a bit. I'm going to upload the video. It's still going to be where it is when I was filming the video, right? It's going to be one of those stocks that's drastically different, but either way, I'm covering it here for you guys as we're breaking out over 100% in the green. And the fact that now we're kind of consolidating or holding above in general the highs from yesterday, that's a great sign here for the bulls on FFIE. So let's see if we could hold this mid-dollar level, $1.40, 50 range. Maybe we hold that and start bouncing into close. That would be ideal for the bulls. But again, by the time you're watching this video, that might have already played out. Maybe it hasn't. Maybe we're dumping to under $1 for all we know, guys, which is, totally possible. And realize this stock was under 7-8 cents just last week. I mean, this is just unbelievable. This thing is up. We're talking, it was up 4,500% pretty much at the peak earlier today from where it was just a couple of days ago. So this is crazy. I'm pumped to see how it plays out over the next couple of hours, as it is about 2:30 p.m. right now on the East Coast, and we're about to close in an hour and a half, and we'll see how the aftermarket, session looks as well for this stock. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and follow along for more. And if you guys want to be a part of the Patreon, check out the link down below, the QR code right here, or go to StockSurfest.com/Patreon. We're building out a $100 per week portfolio on Patreon. I also have a Discord chat, and I'm posting charts and ideas throughout the week. So use that link down below. I'll see you guys in there. And with that being said, cheers. Peace out.